3 lessons from studying the richest man on the planet. Look, in building Culture Kings from a little market store to a $600 million brand, the key way we got there was learning. We didn't just learn from everyone, we studied the best, and there is no one better on the planet of branding than Bernard Arnault. He is the CEO, chairman of LVMH Group, Louis Vuitton, Moet Hennessy, just owns basically the majority of the luxury market. One understands the power of brand better than him. There are 3 lessons that I got from him that I use to make my own fortune. 1, perceived value is value. In starting Culture Kings, one of the key parts was I saw Elon Musk's theory of first principle. Boil something down to its fundamental truths and then reason up from there. One of the things that always got me about clothing and fashion was that it didn't make sense to me was this brand Louis Vuitton. Why does a girl want that Louis Vuitton bag so much? Pay $4,000 for this handbag? It doesn't make sense. There's no logic behind it. How I pieced it together was understanding first principles. Look, us biologically, we're wired from our caveman days to add value and feel valued in our group or community. Now look, when cavemen, we used to do this by going pick the berries or build the fence or hunt food. Adding value to our community would make us feel more valued. But in today's world, I learned a key psychological principle that Bernard Arnault tapped into. To feel valued in our group or community, we buy brands. He understood this because buying Louis Vuitton was this feeling of status, of you feeling valued in your group or community. When that girl paid $4,000 for the handbag and she put it on her shoulder, other girls looked at her and, oh my God, look at that girl's handbag. She feels amazing. She does the strut. She does that feeling valued in her group or community. That's what was triggering that purchase. But this is the key unlock. Perceived value is value. She wouldn't have got that same feeling if the handbag was $99.95. It's because it was $4,000 created the value, and this is what Bernard Arnault tapped. Now, this can sound easy in theory, it's just up all your prices. You still need to create the perception of value, which it does through the storytelling, through the brilliant quality and craftsmanship and heritage and tradition, through the positioning of the brand. All these mechanisms help stack and stack the value onto the brand, and he lives by my most favorite principle in branding. A brand is earned in drips and lost in buckets, and understands the power of stacking those drips over decades into a brand and how much value can be created. Number 2, discounting second and third order consequences. Look, it can be so easy when you're especially looking at a retail business that you can just think, I've got this stock, I need to get rid of it, I need to discount it. People will buy it because it's cheaper, therefore sell more. Bernard Arnault pioneered this strategy that no one before had done and truly revolutionized luxury. They never discount, they destroy it. There's this famous story one day of a truck with $30 million handbags that was going to a fire to get incinerated to destroy it, because that's what they do with their aged stock. And it was robbed. And it was like crazy. They're robbing the truck. Oh, let us burn the stock. This is why. He knows the power of brand. It's that power of the perception. And the second that you discount it, you ruin the perception. Someone was buying that handbag because it's $4,000. And this is the thing. No one gets a discount. There's no discount on Black Friday at Louis Vuitton. There's no discount for a certain celebrity. Everyone pays full price. And this is what stacks and stacks the value. Now, when you can be looking at a business, it can be such a drug that you have to look out for is discounting, is because you're like, I need money, I need to drive sales, just discount it 20%, 30%. You see this bump in sales, you think, look at that, I just made this extra money, problem solved. No, you have to think of it in terms of brand and think of the multiple chess moves. Remember Charlie Munger's famous cognitive biases that we sometimes discount second and third order consequences. The thing is, when you discount a brand, someone's feeling for that brand is then reset. Someone that was going to pay full price then suddenly gets it on sale doesn't necessarily buy more. Their whole perception of the brand is now lowered here. The problem is this attracts a whole different level of customer at this level that is not loyal, that is loyal to the discount and will jump ship anywhere. Where sometimes if you discount it and that was your most loyal customer, you can destroy that relationship with them because the perceived value, the status have dropped by 50%. When you discount it by 50%, you drop the status of the goods 50%. You have to remember this. As much as you think there's these ways of getting around it, and this is the brilliance of Bernard Arnault. Understood the power of the brand and how to maintain that luxury price point is what created that perception. Number 3, disassociate the customer from the price. Look, if you ever have the chance, go into a Louis Vuitton store and they do a really interesting thing. None of the prices are shown, right? And it actually makes you awkward to even ask the price. Go up and ask, oh, how much is this belt? Not, oh, no one's ever asked that before. Like, they don't say that, but they act that way. And they'll go and they'll fondle around for it and take a few minutes to even work out what the price is. Because this is Bernard Arnault built the strategy of the store. It's about creating the emotion. It's about storytelling of the history and the tradition. And it's about this experience and this theater of buying that precious Louis Vuitton item that you're gonna cherish and hold, maintain for decades to come. The price is the worst part of the experience. They want to make that as small and little and like just a swipe of the credit card and done at the end, but not have any of that pain of the price because they want to create the emotion. If you look at so many other retailers, have it the other way around. Everything is, oh, this is 30% off, this is 20% off. You don't even know if you want the thing yet and it's already discounted. This is where Bernard Arnault totally flipped the switch. And this is why his brands are iconic and legendary. And still, even in a recession now, there's queues of 50 to 100 people to get in the store. Follow for part 2 where I go deep down the LVMH rabbit holes in my learnings of studying. From insider documents, studying every interview and lesson that he's ever produced on how he created the most iconic brands in our world today.